ever feel misunderstood in a conversation, even though both of you have had the best intentions? This is probably the most common and deeply felt experience in relationships. Really what's happening here, often it's communicated in terms of, I don't think you're listening, but really what's happening is the other person's not understanding, or maybe they are understanding, but you're not feeling understood. And that's a much better thing to say. I'm not sure you're understanding me. Can I try and say it a different way? Is a really great move to make in those moments when you start to notice that you're getting agitated. And similarly, if you're the person listening, I really encourage you to say, I don't think I'm understanding what you're saying. Can you try and say it a different way? In communication, it's always that we're not feeling understood, not that the other person's listening. It can be, if you're the person listening, that you're listening within an intention to respond, but really you need to be listening only with the intention to understand what the other person's saying. And of course, what I'm referring to here are difficult conversations, the vulnerable conversations where trying to connect with each other, but ultimately we're also feeling like we want to be a bit self-protecting. And that's the challenge that you have as the listener and the speaker, to balance yourself, keep yourself really anchored in emotion, and use your thinking brain to communicate, and use your thinking brain to listen and make sense of what the other person's trying to say. So it's really important that you use the right language instead of accusing the other person of not listening. One of the things I like couples to remember and remind each other is neither of you have an intention to hurt each other, ever. So even though I might be saying something that has a bit of edge to it, and you're welcome to remind me of that, my intention is just to help you understand how I'm feeling. So clarifying these things as you move through difficult conversations, and being willing to pause whenever you become a bit edgy and start to notice that your self-protection behaviours are starting to take hold and dominate the tone and the language. In that situation, as early as possible, you should stop talking. Hold your words is another one of my favourite phrasings for couples. Internally, just hold your words and just let the other person, I just need a few minutes. So you're not talking from a dysregulated state, because that's where all the damage happens. So don't talk, don't speak until you're calm and clear.